This rainy morning, we're off to see Ho Chi Minh's house. But first, let's have some coffee with this bear. I'm in Hanoi, Vietnam during the wet season, but the Vietnamese don't seem to care. They just carry on with their lives even though it's wet and rainy.
This is Hanoi's Independence Square. So over there is the Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. And I was just telling my guy that in Malaysia, we have the world's tallest flagpole. That's about it for Malaysia. Yay! This mausoleum was built in the shape of a kampong traditional house. So that's why it's designed like that. So the roof section is designed like that because it represents the roof of a traditional Vietnamese home. A presidential palace. This was built by the French for their governor. But after the French fell, they gave this house to Ho Chi Minh. And Ho Chi Minh decided that he wouldn't stay in this house because just before the independence, 2 million people, 2 million Vietnamese had died from famine. They had not enough to eat. So the new president, Ho Chi Minh, thought, how can he stay in such a grand palace when his countrymen were suffering? So he refused to stay in the palace. It seems though even the windows were imported from Europe. So I think that this is one of the reasons why Ho Chi Minh was so beloved by the Vietnamese and so who still revere him. So instead of staying at the presidential palace, Ho Chi Minh decided to stay in this small house. And it's here he stayed and worked in. It looks big, but it's simple. You wouldn't expect the president, especially the first president of Vietnam, to live in such a home. It's too simple for a dignitary to live in. This is a bulletproof car made by the Soviets for Ho Chi Minh. This one on the left, it's Ho Chi Minh's favorite car. It was a gift from the Soviet Union. It's a very good car, it seems. But then in his later years, he started to use the Peugeot 404. This was a gift from a friend. And he used this Peugeot because it was a lower car and being an old man and not very healthy. So he found it easier to get in and out of the Peugeot 404. But then again, the Peugeot made a damn good car back in those days. Not today though.
This is called House 54. It's the actual place where Ho Chi Minh lived in. You can see his dining room, his bedroom, his study area, and in the evenings, he'll come out and walk in this garden. In his later years, Ho Chi Minh asked the government to build him this kampong-style house The dining area is underneath the house. As you can see, it's quite cozy for a single man. Ho Chi Minh never married, so this is quite a nice house for him to live in. Ho Chi Minh spent every evening in these gardens.
Caretaker's house. Just a small place. One bed, couple of chairs, one small table. What a simple guy. Don't know if you can see inside there, there's an escape door. It leads into an escape tunnel right behind there. Oh, these guys thought of everything.
The fish in this pond are special. Ho Chi Minh taught the fish to come to him when he clapped his hands. So you can see many people who come to the pond clap their hands in hopes that the fish would also come to them. Those are fruit trees. Pomelo, if I'm not mistaken. These buildings are offices for the people who worked with Ho Chi Minh. They have been turned into shops and cafes. I saw a bust in this garden, so I went to check it out.
This is a bust of Francis Henry Losby. He was Ho Chi Minh's lawyer. So when Ho Chi Minh was thrown into prison, so the lawyer went and pleaded for him to be released. Kind of like this garden over here. This is right next to where Ho Chi Minh stayed in his later years in what is called the house on stilts. And I think if you were running a country, you would need a garden like this to just come and contemplate in the mornings or in the evenings. I know what it's like running a company, so I cannot imagine what it's like running an entire country. But it's a beautiful garden with lots of trees. Great place for contemplating.